What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about how we are going to all lose our jobs because of AI. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Josh Haynes, freelance filmmaker, and I bring out videos that help you grow as creators. Consider subscribing if you have not already. Now, obviously, that is a joke at the beginning of the video saying that our jobs are going to be replaced by AI. However, it is a little scary. Today we are checking out the new AI image and video generator from Artlist. Disclaimer right up front, Artlist did invite me to review this new AI image and video generator, but they're not impacting my thoughts or my opinions, and anything I feel about it is going to be true and honest from me on this video. So let's dive right into this. Over here on the left, they've got their home, music, footage, sound effects, AI voiceover, which is absolutely amazing, by the way, but this video is not about that. We're talking about the AI image and video. If we go inside here, we can scroll down into style catalog and see there is an insane amount already pre-selected and ready to go for the style that we're looking for. Let's say I'm not really sure, so I'm gonna go into the multi-purpose. I'm gonna hit explore. It's going to bring up already done video and images in this style to let me know if it's something I'm looking for. I can hover on top, see if it looks good or not. I want to do something like beach vibes. I want to have like a photographer, a model. That's the style I'm going for. So if I'm not seeing that in here or I'm not really feeling it, I can always close out of it and I can find a different style that I'm looking for. I think warm realism is what I'm going to be looking at. So we're going to hit explore there, look through here. I can already tell the colors and the vibe. Yes, that is going to be what I'm wanting. So I'm going to select the style. So it's going to bring up the text to image and then image to video. I will say right up front, you are going to have to generate an image before you can have it generated to video. So I typed in girl walking on beach at sunset. This has an amazing feature, and that is enhancing my prompt. I don't know about you guys, but specifically ChatGPT and all these other ones, I'm not great at the prompting style. So the fact that they have already thought about that, I scroll over here, I hit enhance. Now you can see it really went above and beyond and started to fill it in. Now, if there's something I didn't like maybe I don't want the golden sun dipping below the horizon, maybe I want it to be a little higher, I could click on that and I could swap out those words. I want to go over here and I want to make sure I'm on the style I want. If I'm wanting square, portrait, landscape, and then I can either do one image or three. It's going to take more credits, but I think it is worth it. We're going to hit generate. I will tell you it moves pretty fast on the text to image. The image to video is a little slower, but that's understandable. So I've got 3 different images it went on ahead and made for me. I do got some videos and stuff, but we'll talk about that later. I already created that. So let's just focus on these 3. I think this one is the one that I'm liking. Now, there's a couple things I can do. I could immediately download it. I could reuse the prompt and settings. So if I want to change something about it, as well as I could dive into more and see like add it to my favorite, add it to an artboard, delete it. Maybe I don't like it altogether. Or I could upscale it. So if I really like this and I want to upscale and it just be an image, that was how I would do that. If I want to animate this, I would click animate. I'm going to go ahead and animate it because I really like the style of it. It's then going to bring me back up here to the top where it says image to video. I can select the duration, 5 to 10 seconds. 5 is normally the sweet spot, I think, and I can select the resolution. I want to go ahead and do full 1080. One of the things I suggest before animating it is checking the prompt one more time. So after your video gets done, we can go ahead and download it. I like to download it to make sure I can see it more full screen. We can play through that and you can see that actually looks insanely good. You've got the camera sitting here and then it's going to pan up to the girl taking photos. I think that's phenomenal. I've got some other ones that I've tested where a girl's picking up a camera and looking at it with the sun glaring. I think that looks pretty good, as well as I've got another one with a girl walking on a beach and the camera's filming her at the same time. I will tell you this one was a little weird, full transparency. I think it's odd that she is walking, but it's a different, on the beach, as well as her feet Before I ridicule them too hard, I do want to point out this is still in beta. This is only going to get better. A lot of you may be asking, what is this good for? So I personally think first and foremost, this is amazing for those filler shots. You know, there's been multiple times that you've looked at your timeline and you're like, man, I wish I had this shot, a close-up of a coffee cup, whatever, you name it, we've all been there. Having something like this in your back pocket to be able to pull into your timeline and just fill in to help that story is absolutely amazing. The other thing I would say is it's really helpful for concept. And in the style catalog, we've got storyboard as well as like comic noir. You've got 3D clay. Let's say I want a wide shot of a truck driving in the city and it's raining. Let's say I'm wanting to shoot this vertical. So I'm gonna do portrait. I'm still gonna do 3 images because I just like that. That's the way that I do things. For testing purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and hit generate without the added enhanced prompt. And then we're gonna do it with the enhanced prompt to see how much better one is to the other. Just having the very basic, just a truck driving through the city in the rain, that worked really well. Like all 3 of these would be able to describe this to my team or use as a storyboard or some kicking off piece. But if we look at the enhanced, look how much more detail and style goes into it, and you can almost get any emotion out of it. If I zoom into that, I can feel the vibe of it, hear the sounds of the street, the rain, the music that's playing, people walking by. So that enhancer really definitely did better. Again, if you're just in a hurry, it's gonna get it out just by typing in what you need, but that enhance really does make a difference. The last thing that I definitely think this is really good for, that probably not a lot of people are gonna think about, is generating just the image for thumbnails. Maybe I need a shot of the beach at sunset, like the video I generated. So maybe I want a rainbow going over me. Being able to generate something like that and have it for thumbnails is a phenomenal tool. Now, some of you might be wondering, how does the credits work? If you have already used the AI voiceover, you are familiar with it. I have the Artlist Max plan. So that means I've got like the top tier that there is. So I get a lot of credits. If I didn't have enough credits that do renew every month that I have it, I could always get more credits at the top. The last thing I really want to talk about is what would I like to see in the future updates of this when it gets out of beta version 2.0, you name it, whatever it is. First thing, I would love to be able to add an image inside it. So maybe I made a mock-up thumbnail like I have done so many times before. Then I take it in the Photoshop and have to make it realistic, and it takes a lot of time. Being able to add that concept in there and have a more kicking off place would be phenomenal. And then the other one would be, of course, video. Being able to add a video clip in there, if I'm gonna animate it, if I'm gonna do like a comic book style on top of it, I would love to be able to put like a clip from this video, specifically me sitting here talking, throw that in there and let it generate a style on top of it and match it to my voice, or even the same vibe, whatever it is. I think that would be really cool to see in the future. For all I know, Artlist has already got that up their sleeve and they're just locked and loaded and ready to go and waiting to blow our minds with the next version. Either way, if you're wanting to check out Artlist, I'll have a link in the description below. Check them out. They have so much more than just the image and video generator. They have amazing sound effects, music, templates, LUTs, plugins, you name it, that amazing voiceover. So much on their website. It really does make your life that much easier when you're an editor. You're amazing. I'm the Iron Giant. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.